Now we will start electric potential. First, all of you write down the definition of electric potential. It is defined as the amount of work done, it is defined as the amount of work done when a unit positive charge is moved from infinity to a point, okay. Suppose it is one point A and it is one point infinity, more distance. The distance between this point A and B is more, just like the infinity. Suppose one charge is present at infinity, that is Q naught. You want to move the charge Q naught from infinity to a given point A. You need some work done. You have to do some work done to move the charge from this point to this point. That amount of work done is known as electric potential. Okay. So electric potential V equal to W by Q, work done by charge. This is the formula. And what is the SI unit? SI unit of electric potential is volt, and the instrument which is used to measure the potential, that is known as voltmeter. Okay. The voltmeter always connected in parallel through a circuit. Now what is potential difference? Potential difference means, suppose one point is there A and B, okay, and the distance between A and B is not infinite or not infinity, it is finite distance. Okay. If you want to move a charge Q from B point to A point, you need some work done. Now the amount of work done is known as the potential difference. Okay. So you can write it is defined as the work done per unit charge in moving a unit positive charge, from one point to the other point, Okay. It is not from infinity to a given point. The distance between 2 points is finite. The same here also, potential difference, the unit is volt and symbol is delta V. Okay. That is V final minus V initial. Okay. The potential of final point minus the potential of initial point. Or you can write V2 minus V1 also. Here the V is electric potential. Okay. Now we will discuss about electric circuit. Now what do you mean by electric circuit? A closed and continuous path through which electric current flows is known as electric circuit. Okay. The closed and continuous path through which the electric current can flow is known as the electric circuit. Generally, various components we use for the electrical circuit, just like you can say the source of current we need. That means for the flow of current we need one source. You can say cell or battery. These are the source. Sometimes it may be AC source from the generator. Then a load Load means the appliances, the instruments, bulb, fan, television. These are the loads. In the electrical language, the appliances which we use for the electricity are known as the load. Okay. Then a switch, or you can say key, and fuse. Okay, so these are the instruments. Another important instrument is connecting wire. So these are the important instruments which we generally use for the electric circuit. Okay, then if the key is closed, then the circuit is known as closed circuit. If the key is open, then the circuit is known as open circuit. CKT means circuit. It is the short form of circuit. Okay. Now, generally we use circuit diagram for the representation of electrical circuits. Like this one diagram I am using. Suppose this one is the diagram. This one is the diagram. This is the symbol of bulb. This is the load, you can say, connected in the circuit. I amount of current is flowing through the circuit. This is our cell having the positive and negative terminal. This is our key. This is closed key. Our key is closed. And this is our ammeter, which is used for the measurement of current. This is the direction of current. This is our key. So these are the instruments connected in the circuit. Through this circuit diagram, we can show various components, and various components are also present in our electricity. Okay, one by one we will discuss. And another important thing, remember, it is not mandatory that all these components will be present in a single circuit. Okay, some of the instruments may be present.